Hello everyone, it is Social Club and we are live. You can interact with the show in the comments on YouTube right now. Ross is over there. Ross, how are you out of 10?
8.
That is, okay, that's decent. That's above average. Ped, out of 10? You're on a 4 at the moment.
I'm on a Schneidlin.
You're 2 then.
No, I wouldn't even go that.
Senselessly 2.
-10 he got in my play ratings. He got a -10.
Amazing. Baz?
6.
But would you reckon these are starting as base levels and we're going to...
I think you're going to take me up to an 8.
Really?
Well, I'm going full Dele Alli.
God, you're getting your knob out. We'll come to that in a moment. Just to clarify, if you're looking for the actual video, you won't find it on this channel. If we've learned anything in recent weeks on YouTube, is don't post inappropriate content. So that's porn and dead bodies. If you're looking for
Sounds
that,
like the kind of trick Ball Street South had used out to, beef up their content.
I'm just saying, mate. So I've got a first question. It comes in from Guled Mohammed on Twitter. If you want to drop questions in, of course, use @BallStreet as well on Twitter. Give it a follow. He says, what do you think about Dele Alli? I feel like he'll become the biggest scapegoat when things go wrong for England at the World Cup because everyone hates him. Let's start with what a day for Dele Alli Sunday was. He gets booked for diving. That's the 3rd time he's been booked for diving in his career. He's the most booked person for diving in the Premier League. He then, whether it's true or not, the rumours abound that Liverpool fans hacked his iCloud. I'm not sure how true that is, but I also wouldn't put it past us. And a video comes out of him and a young lady engaging in some off-the-pitch fun, shall we say.
Why would that be on his iCloud?
Maybe he asked for proof. Maybe he wanted it back. Clearly someone
He asked for proof. He didn't ask for proof, did he?
The proof was there.
The proof was there.
in the pudding.
The pudding was there.
Is that what you call it? Is that what her name was?
Is that what her name was? Yeah. Harley Quinn.
The stage name.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, he's not wanted. That's not for public consumption. It's got out there.
Yeah.
It's not a great. It's probably maybe it is a great time to be Dele Alli. I don't know. He seems to be having a good time, doesn't he? But I get it. I totally get it, Baz. He's not what he's done. I get the thing about Dele Alli is that he is on a hiding to being that player that if as soon as he puts a foot wrong, everyone's going to lambast him. Now, equally, he's got something, hasn't he? The kid's a talent. He's a very, very special talent. Where do you stand on?
I'm disappointed in the video he didn't do his wave. That was the biggest thing for me. If he'd give it the old wave as he was having a bit of fun.
One of his hands was busy.
Well, it was, yeah.
Maybe that was his waving hand.
The waving hand? Maybe.
Maybe he's not ambidextrous.
I think that...
She was.
Maybe he could have waved, I don't know.
He could have waved anything, who knows. He's one of those, he plays on the edge, doesn't he? I should imagine if you're a Spurs fan...
I think he was edging there.
He looked a bit more than on the edge
he
there.
Plays more on the tip.
That's what it was. I think if you're a Spurs fan, you love him. And I think if you like everyone else, you hate him. Because he's that kind of player that, he leaves his foot in. He's diving around. He always seems to have a massive cob on, which is interesting in that video because he's smiling.
Cob on.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, cob on, not lob on. He was there, that's why I was wondering why he didn't wave because he looked quite happy in that video.
Yeah, he would.
But, listen, if he plays to his full potential for England and linking up with Harry Kane, then England will do well.
Before we move on to more chat about Dele Alli, why is she sitting that way?
She looks very comfortable.
She looked comfortable, yeah.
Amazing, fair play to her.
She might be knackered. She might have been busy.
I just don't understand why. It's a very strange place to be.
Why are footballers so comfortable having other people around them while they're doing sexual activities? Do you know what I mean? Like, why are they're so comfortable?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's being in the
dressing
room and with all the lads and all that kind of thing. But there's no thing about them going on holiday and a few of them just
No, just here you go. There's a bird here. Will you film this for me? Now, don't get me wrong. If I'm in a restaurant and I want someone to take a photo, I'll hand the phone off to have a photo taken.
Of what are you doing at this time?
Yeah, you just get sucked off in restaurants. No,
Coco van.
I've got no problem with handing my phone over if someone wants to take a photo or whatever. It's very old school of him not to do it via the selfie feature, but
let's be honest, most of us as human beings, you know, we go to the gym and we've got the towel around us like that. You know what I mean? Like
showering.
We haven't all hit
We
haven't hit that old man stage yet where we've got the hairdryer on our balls yet. You know, there's always one of them. Isn't there always one of them in the gym though?
Always.
Oh.
When you play footy though, it was you just walk around.
What, did you all suck each other off in the changes?
No, but that's not what happened in this video.
Big
Whoa.
What video did you watch?
What evidence was that was a woman?
No, you're right. You might be totally right.
So what? No, I'm saying. So that could have happened in the changes.
Oh, but in the changes, you got your big bats and you get in together.
Maybe that's why she's in that.
Listen, Barry plays to a good standard of footy.
So does it make it more acceptable the higher you go up?
No, just saying. Do you have a certain degree of empathy with having another man filming your sex acts if you come from that footballing background?
I'll be honest with you, that didn't happen when I played. To be fair, get in a
camera phone,
get in a big bat.
The big VHS cassette.
It was the Polaroid things. You couldn't get it wet.
Winding it on.
Yeah. No.
Wait, take us away.
Like a flip book.
Oh my
So there was an illustrator for my court doing all pictures.
I was just going to say, you've got, you're just naturally, you're naked, you're getting a big bat together and all that. So they're not bothered about that.
There is a
the
much
next
shame,
level,
isn't there?
he's gone to the next level, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Very much so.
The thing is, he's not like laughing his head off. Now, if you were there with your mate and you were having a bit and you seen your mate, surely you just start laughing.
He looks like he's doing it for the sake of doing it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, let's film this, lads. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not really that interested, but it'll look dead boss on when I send it to people on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we live in a generation where how many professional footballers get caught doing laughing gas and all that kind of stuff, like, you know what I mean? And why feel? I mean, I think it's one thing when someone
team had after the team in it.
They're the professional photographer. Man was a multi-cam shoot.
It was.
Manager's son was in there.
And it takes a while to set that up, as you know.
That's absolutely setting the tripod up.
That's not gone. They haven't just done that off the cuff, have they?
No.
No.
It's funny though where we do live in a world where some footballers get absolutely destroyed for things that are alleged. And then we've got actual proof, and it's all the bants, and it never gets mentioned ever again. It's not like, there's no issues behind it whatsoever. It's just
kinky lad making a girl sit backwards in a chair. Oh God, but he gets up to some fun. No, it's mad, and it's in a world though when you see footballers getting caught out because of camera phones, the stupidity of basically not just getting, it looks like he's basically asked. I don't know. Maybe I'm. But you would be like, mate, put your phone away.
No,
I'm getting me knob sucked by someone who I don't think is my girlfriend.
You wouldn't though. You'd be, mate, get out the room. Go outside.
He might have been involved. That might have been the Al.
Well, we'll never
that
know.
might have been the precursor.
It was only short, wasn't it?
The only thing, easy for you to say. I think if you went up to him for a picture though, and he ever had a cob on, having like a picture with him, be like, mate, I'm being funny. You were fucking smiling in that video when, know.
If you wanted to get a brass to suck it off while we had the photo, would that make you more likely to smile? Yeah. Like, I don't know. It's interesting. Sergio Rocha says Dele should have done a POV. What a shame. I mean, maybe he did. We just haven't got that yet. Don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe the phone got lashed across. He just ran out of time.
It might have been John Moss who was filming him.
He was sucking it off.
We did talk about Graham Pole last week.
Yeah. Is that like a double? Is that a
no
double entendre.
Graham Pole. No, okay, JNUFC J18. Who's the best player in the Premier League outside of the top six? Nowhere near as interesting a discussion. I mean, he says it's either Zaha or Mahrez for him.
Best player outside the top six. Ooh.
I can't.
Snidling, yeah, for being honest.
Please, let someone take that and buy him.
Walcott.
Might actually be Walcott.
Dio's not a bad job, but is he better than Mahrez or Zaha?
No, probably not Mahrez. No, Mahrez is probably the best.
I think both of them.
Mahrez shouldn't be outside the top six, though.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And Zaha's trying to get into it. They're both good players.
Do let us know your shouts actually in the comments about Ross will come to the moment. Ross, have you got any questions or topics for us?
Yeah, just going back to a topic of people getting destroyed. Paul North says, what do you think of Arsenal's performance against Everton?
Yeah, so interesting. We've got an entire video dedicated to that.
Yeah.
Coming up on the channel shortly, be done going up around the time that we finish doing this. But yeah, you can see, look, the lads are not that great.
He played well. Arsenal were good.
I don't know. Didn't watch any of the Arsenal game. From an Arsenal's perspective.
Martin Cummings says, are Spurs always given a pass in the media because of their English spine?
I'd love to say that was true, but I don't think Liverpool Liverpool do get a bit of a pass. I think we've got a lot of ex-pundits, ex-player pundits.
Is this in reference to Kane and Dele Alli's diving?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You think they get a pass?
Do you know what? It gets...
If Dele Alli was French or German or whatever,
then that video would be very acceptable. Well, it wouldn't. It'd probably, not in France.
No,
not
leave that one. Leave that one right there.
And we move on. No, but if he wasn't an English lad, would Dele Alli be driven out of town?
Well, yeah, look at the Dele Alli thing with that dive yesterday. I know nothing else can happen because the referee booked them for it, but, poor Uma. Poor Uma.
Justice for Uma.
Taken out, penalty awarded, lambasted, missed a couple of games.
I think what tends to happen is when there's when there's no way of punishing anyone for something, people get very excited and there's a lot of talk, and then suddenly when there is a way to punish them, the talk stops. So because now we've got a diving rule in that doesn't get used very often. All the talk of diving goes away. It's not a problem anymore because now we've got a way to punish it, but then we don't use it. So surely people should be talking about that. It's like no one ever talks about goal line stuff because we've got something. VAR, once it settles down, a lot of those problems will go out the window. So now that we've got a rule for punishing divers,
football's going to need sex tapes.
It will. It'll be the only thing we'll have left to talk about. It really will. It really will. You know what I mean? We'll get to see a lot of footballers' knuckles and stuff soon on videos, and that's what we'll be talking about. What? Nothing. It's all right.
Okay. This isn't Peyton.
Right.
What? Well, actually, you might get us a few subscribers.
Doran Sly says, what do you think of Dele Alli's dribble and finishing?
It's okay, Shad.
We didn't get to see the end of that.
Not fair. Didn't finish the move.
Didn't finish it off. No.
There's been loads of comments about the best three-man crew, no Manx and no wannabe Manx as well, by the way.
Bear in mind that probably one of them will be back next week. just throw that out there.
What's happened to our show?
If you want to see a show that's literally just us, and then we'll throw Chris in periodically as well, of course, then do let us know in the comments. But yeah, we'll try to do that.
There's always time for a bit of NFL action.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Ross, what else you got for us?
Stephen Dyer says, question to Ped and Baz, would you sack Fat Sam right now and go hire Finesco? I believe he wants the job before holidays.
No, because there's no point having our fourth manager of the season. But in the summer, then that's a different question. May the 8th, that's a different question. And we'll probably have a very different answer. Ped?
No, I just leave things as they are and just get to the summer and then bin them. Make a big deal of it. Humiliate him.
Make a big deal of it.
Make him walk down the street naked, shouting shame at him. That'll be a video.
Holding his gravy boat.
Amazing.
Oh no.
There's a visual image for you all. When you turned on Social Club this week, did you think you were going to be handed that visual image? No. Tom is literally wincing behind the camera.
Maybe that's what it could be called. Maybe that's what Dele Alli was doing. Holding his gravy boat.
Holding his gravy boat, yeah, maybe.
Ross.
Owen Gallagher says, what do the lads think of the linesman fist bumping the penalty decision?
I don't think I think it's fist bumping. Imagine if they got...
Told you again, the knuckles.
Yay!
Told you.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen this a couple of times with referees, and I guess, here's the thing, he's done a thing, hasn't he? Where, and if you did a good thing in life, you would want to be like, yeah, I've done a good thing.
Right, here it is. Go in the dressing room, and someone shows you it on the monitor, and you go, got that right, get in. He hadn't seen it on the monitor, he stood by the cop.
Imagine if he did a Robbie Keane style cartwheel front roll.
Imagine though someone had been like, they'll never listen to you, refs will never listen to
that's
you.
What it might
all
be.
of your life, you can put that flag up all you want, and he feels really down, and then he gets one. The ref changes his mind, he's like,
he went back to Mr. Jacobs, his head teacher, who told him he'd never amount to anything. No one will ever listen to you. No one.
Would football be more or less interesting if referees and linesmen properly celebrated correct decisions? yeah, you know, the one, like, my favourite, least favourite football celebration is the machine gun. You know, I've just scored a goal. I'm going to celebrate by fake machine gunning all my fans to death.
Vietnam!
Yeah, like penalty.
No fan ever goes like that though, do he? Like, you know, in the front row as he's giving you the full machine gun. Dele, you know, went like Dele. Delafeu should do it for us. Get down and give it that. That's if the fans.
That would be incredible.
I think
Because
he'd be joining them, wouldn't
You've
he?
got the flag, like there should be some sort of like I don't know if he was
riding the flag.
No, but it was like a you know, like a Japanese e-sport competitor would have like an elaborate
That's our demographic.
flag finishing
See
move.
what's that?
Semaphore.
He could be doing the Al semaphore when he's thinking, couldn't he?
Yeah, personally, I think he should just shove it up his ass. But you know, I'm not. I'll be honest. I find it very hard to find true humour when an assistant referee the lines with his fuckers and then celebrates it.
Virgil van Dijk shouldn't go around kicking people up the arse.
No.
Yeah, that's probably more.
No, I know. I don't. To be fair,
That might be more of a thing.
I just think punishment for being offside. Fuck off. I mean, he should. We should have just cleared it.
Yeah.
We should have cleared it.
just won
And
the
let
header.
the story pan out like it was meant to pan out. Where Liverpool have just clawed it back and taken it away.
How many subs you made at that point?
All of the substitutions.
Fair those.
Why would you take? Bring him off?
No, but centre back on.
Yeah.
Get the wheels
We'd
on.
already brought. We had 3 centre backs.
He went 3 centre backs on. He's done the way up.
The weird sub.
The way sub was up. Yeah, bring him on.
Amazing.
Bring him on.
Ross, one more for us, please.
Someone says, would you bring Rafa back next season?
To make a sex tape, yeah?
Yeah,
That'd be
absolutely.
amazing.
So where?
As a Liverpool manager, nah, that ship
But
is
his
that
gravy
ship is
boat's
very
huge.
much sailed.
I don't want to think about it.
Would you rather have Rafa Benitez than Sam Allardyce?
No, I would never
Even
have
though
Rafa-
he's an infinitely better
Never have
manager.
Rafa Benitez at my football club.
At this moment, I think that Brendan Rodgers.
Brendan Rodgers is a boss manager, mate.
Of course he is.
He couldn't come to Everton, could he? Our fans.
He would love it.
He would love it, but our fans just won't. They get a compliment.
He'd be doing, you should love all them fucking stories about him running around the streets, round the side streets and smelling the cooked foods of the locals and real salty. He's terrible, mate.
The hot pot.
He used to do this thing about running around Melwood on his runs, and he'd smell the food being cooked in the local houses, and it take him back to his childhood and his roots.
What, he's
He
from
didn't
West
say
Derby?
this.
No,
He
it's
did
just
not
chat.
say this.
He chat. It's in. I think he's living on the volcano. I think the book is. He chats so much. I love Brendan, but he chats some proper wham. Like, you know what, Ross? For shits and giggles, give us one more.
Someone said, who do you think will finish in the top 4?
I'm throwing. We answered a little bit of this earlier, didn't we? Look, Man City have won it, haven't they? Let's not beat around the bush. Although it would be nice for it to be a bit more interesting. You know what I mean? Just to give some of the teams a bit of hope if they was to drop a few more points between now and the end of the season. I don't know. Looking at Liverpool's fixtures, I think Liverpool have only got 2 more of the rivals left to play. That's the fewest amount of any of the teams going for top 6. We've got Man United away and Chelsea away, and the rest are all teams I think in the bottom 12 I think of the league. So we've got a decent run. If we put a decent run in, I still think second is within our reach. I think we're on to finishing the top 4, but past that, it's who implodes first and most out of United, Chelsea, Spurs, and 2 from them, and Arsenal really. What do you reckon then?
I find it interesting that you're
Saying we won't implode.
more worried about the teams that are around you rather than the ones that you traditionally lose to, which are the teams below you.
No, no, fair play. But what I mean is, on paper, you would never choose to have more games against Chelsea, Man United, Spurs.
Although you're brilliant in them games.
But I think we've struck a reasonable balance this season. Yeah, look, the Swansea game, but that was still only the 3rd game we've lost in the league this season was to Swansea. The other 2 were against Man City and Spurs when we got battered in those games as well. So I think we found maybe we're still drawing a few too many games.
I like that you did mention Everton in the tough games you've got left. You have still got to come to Goodison.
Yeah.
And we always win derbies in about May.
What position are you in the league?
Doesn't matter.
What position are you in the league?
10th, I think. 9th.
So you are in the bottom 12 teams, so I didn't
Oh,
mention
yeah.
like...
No, we just didn't single us out. That hurt.
It genuinely wasn't deliberate as well. I do apologise.
No, obviously.
Go on then, who's your top 4 right here, right now?
City United.
I wouldn't say it so. I wouldn't I still don't think it's cut and dried. I think the top 2 will be the top 2.
You think City United?
Yeah, I do. And then I think, obviously, no surprise, 2 from the next 3.
You can't bring yourself to say Liverpool.
No, because Liverpool deserve because they're flying.
Yeah.
But obviously, and looking at that running, it'd be mad if they didn't.
Yeah.
But you just don't know. See, Chelsea are the ones who look them up. Spurs, I think, are fantastic. Chelsea are either there or they'll either win one and get
I think it's going to be telling once we get out the round of 16 and who gets out of the round of 16 in the Champions League, because everyone's in it.
You're all still in it,
And Arsenal are in the round of 32, and when they get through to the round of 16, it'll be 52 more games left to play in that competition.
Arsenal, for me, Arsenal aren't in it. It's 4 of the. I know they're not that far away, but I think the other 5. I think there's a gap between 5. Then Arsenal quite comfortably the best after that by a mile. But I mean, listen, probably the 4 that are there now. Really.
There you go.
No, don't agree.
What do you
I think Chelsea will drop out. I just think there's nothing, no harm.
Chelsea, where are Chelsea at the moment? Aren't they
4th?
They're 4th.
With Gatwood tonight to play.
They're 4th.
Who's 5th? Spurs.
Spurs are 5th.
Sorry. Yeah. Tottenham above Chelsea.
It's good if you do some research before you start.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I don't look at that, mate. I'd love to be able to look that high up. I'm more busy looking the other way.
Literally, no, physically that
Physically,
high.
it's a sauna.
Physically as well, yeah. But anything down from 8, I haven't looked. Anything above 8, I don't look
I
at.
think Chelsea, I don't know. Just don't
Chelsea
see
are
it.
weird,
There's no harmony there, is there? They're very, very, very good.
Well, as with anything, though,
you
you're only ever a win away from everything being fine, and you're only ever 2 poor results away from it being in total meltdown and crisis. So, I've said this constantly this season, Chelsea at the minute are the team that everyone's looking at, because there is a little bit of discord and the results aren't necessarily going entirely in their favour. But look, again, last week it was Arsenal, the week prior to that it was Liverpool, it was Man United the week before that. So that's it. It's just a pendulum swinging, or maybe it's a spinning wheel of death. It's one of those things. Either way, it points.
I like to think it's one of the balls that they have on desks.
Oh, that clip.
I think it's one of them because it's more.
Cradle.
I was thinking the wheel of wank.
If you don't get that reference, by the way, it is a show that we've done on Retro Football TV, which is still there if you want to go and watch it. Eventually we'll do new videos on that. Brilliant. Thanks very much everyone who's contributed in the comments today. Keep your thoughts coming in. What is your top 4 right here, right now? What do you think it's going to be? Of course, it'll change doubtless between now and the end of the season. But drop a like on the video as well. Always appreciated. And subscribe to the Ball Street channel for more Social Club each and every week. And to Toffee TV, Mates TV, Redmen TV, and everything in between. Thank you very much, gents. Been an absolute pleasure. See you all soon.